everyone, so welcome to today's video. We are doing an empties video. It's been a little bit since I've done one and I wanted to kind of share with you guys some of my thoughts on these products that I finished. I've got a few makeup products, a few skincare, a few hair care products, so a little bit of everything. And we are doing this first thing in the morning. I have just finished getting myself ready. I haven't even finished my cup of coffee. Hashtag mom life, right? I have not had breakfast yet and my coffee is very cold. So at least baby girl is happy, fed, and sleeping. Little man is playing his video games on his tablet, so he is content and quiet right now. So I figured why not just get ready and do some videos. So today we're doing empties, and I love doing these types of videos because I am able to give you for sure whether or not I love it, hate it, would I recommend, repurchase, or not. And you kind of get an idea for these products and formulas. By the time you finish it, you know. And you're able to say, yes, this is great or not. And I feel like I have some really good products, some kind of not so good ones. But that's the beauty of trying different things. And I do love doing these types of videos. And I hope that you guys will enjoy these videos as I do them every few months. So get your coffee, your snack, your drink, your tea, whatever it is, and let's get into it. Yep, coffee's cold. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with the hair care products. The first one is the Living Proof, the Perfect Hair Day, the PhD. This is the 5-in-1 styling treatment, and I do enjoy this. I love the way the Living Proof brand smells. I have a little small, I think it's like a styling cream. I don't know what it's called. It's a blow-dry cream or something that came in one of my Sephora Play boxes that I'm using right now, and it smells exactly like this. This is the 2-ounce size, which is more of like their travel size, and it does come in a larger one. I have used this before, and I love it. It's a treatment that you put on. It comes out like a white cream consistency, so it doesn't really feel goopy or heavy. It doesn't make my hair look oily or anything like that, especially using it on clean hair, which is how I use this. As soon as my hair is, I would say about 80% dry, that's when I add a little bit of this. I probably use maybe a dime to a nickel size amount, and I just massage this into my hair. Not too much of my roots. This product in and of itself, I like it because it actually makes my hair look just more tamed. It's kind of hard to describe because when you have your hair that air dries, it just naturally does its own thing, and you put product in it so it looks good, and then ideally you would blow dry it and style it and have a blowout. And this is also very good for doing blowouts as well if you wanted to use it. But I like it because when I let my hair air dry, it just dries better and it looks better and it feels soft and it smells good. So I do love this and I would recommend it. I have the Moroccan oil treatment. I think I mentioned this product in a previous empties as well, and I had another one sent in my Sephora Play boxes. And even though this is a repeat product in a favorites and also my Play boxes, I am super happy about that because I love this stuff. I definitely need to get the full size and just bite the bullet because it is expensive. This is the Moroccan oil. It's for all hair types. I love putting this on, and this might be part of the reason why my ends actually don't look dry and ratty. I think I'm just ready to do something different with my hair and not something crazy. So don't get any ideas that I'm going to come with like a pixie cut because that's insane. I don't think I am that bold to do something like that. So I do think that this has been part of what's been saving my hair as well as limiting this heat styling. So I love this, and I talked about this in my previous one. I, again, don't put this anywhere close to my roots because it is an oil, but through the ends, it's beautiful and it makes your hair feel soft. It smells really great. I like putting this on and doing a braid at night, and then that's how I get like the waves and kind of any sort of movement and body to my hair. It's by doing braids, and I love this stuff. I cannot recommend it enough, and I have not found a drugstore alternative to this. If you know of a drugstore dupe, please let me know because I would love to save some money, and if I could try something that's exactly the same or very similar, I am definitely open to do that. Okay, so we've got a few skincare products and a few makeup products, so let's do the skincare first. Alright, so the first skincare product that I'm going to share with you is a moisturizer. It's the Dr. Robux, the No Worries Moisturizer, and I really enjoy using this product. I've talked about this before in previous empties, and I've used this quite a bit actually, and I do enjoy it. It has hyaluronic acid, macadamia oil, and vitamin E, and I do think it's a really great moisturizer. I have the Drunk Elephant, the Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. This was a small one that was sent in my Sephora Play box, and I do enjoy this. It's just like a regular cleansing balm that you kind of scoop out a little bit of it, massage it into your makeup, and it sort of dissolves and melts everything right off, and then you rinse it clean. And I do enjoy it because it does take off my makeup. Would I repurchase this? I'm not quite sure, because again, I can find something that's equally as good, that's affordable, and that does the same thing. So I think if you want to splurge or try a high-end cleansing balm type of product, or if you're kind of curious and you've never used a cleansing balm before, then yeah, sure. Why not try one from Drunk Elephant? I am a fan of the brand. I do think that they have really good formulas that are clean, very straightforward, and nothing in their formulations are irritating for the vast majority of skin types. So I do like that they have more of like a clean formula. So I do like it. I wouldn't rush out to purchase this product because it is holy grail. I mean, I've used other cleansing balms like the one from Pharmacy. I prefer that one over this one. And if I was going to buy a high-end cleansing balm, it would be the Pharmacy, the Green Clean one, versus this one. Although this one did its job, it's just, I mean, I could find something else. So based on that, I feel like I can just kind of pass on this. Or if I wanted to splurge, I would try it again. Same thing with the Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse. Was given a sample of this, and I enjoy it. Again, it's a cleansing balm that takes everything right off and makes your skin look clean, and it literally takes off every trace of makeup, even mascara and eyeliner. So I love cleansing balms as my first step in my double cleanse routine. Use a cleansing balm, take everything off, and then go in and do a second cleanse with a cleanser and have freshly clean skin and not an ounce of makeup residue. So again, this one is just a small little sample. I've got lots of samples, so you may see some of these like same recurring ones because I have a sample stash that is out of control, you guys. And I need to start working through these products, and I do have a lot of repeats. So you may have seen this one. I think I mentioned this in my last one as well, but again, a small little one. It doesn't really last that long. It's only 10 mils, but it's a sample size, and it's great. It's a regular cleansing balm. Okay, so I have the Acne, the Peace Out Acne Healing Dots. These were a pack of 6, and this also came in my Sephora Play box, and it has the 0.5% salicylic acid for treating acne. There is one to show you, but they're like little skin tone, kind of nudish colored Band-Aids, if you will, that you put on a blemish, and as it sits on the blemish, it sort of like absorbs the inside, which is kind of gross, and all like the gunk, and it comes to a surface, and it also helps from picking. So you put a Band-Aid or like cover it, and it prevents you from picking at it. There's multiple brands that you can choose from, honestly, online. There's even some that have like little stars, little smiley faces. These are just round, more nude skin tone like ones. And I have a pack from, I think it's Alba Botanicals. I got it from Target. And I've used those, and I've gone through actually 2 boxes of that because my skin has been going crazy. So I've got like all these little acne Band-Aids all over the place. And I feel like it's okay for me to use the 0.5% salicylic acid as a targeted treatment. So this is something that I would repurchase again and would recommend. I guess it depends on the type of acne. If you have cystic acne, it's not going to make it go from a cystic, painful red bump to a whitehead overnight. Those take forever, and they have their own process of healing. But like little whiteheads or little regular bumps, you put this on, and I've had it where by the morning it is ready to be extracted. So I am impressed with it. It has the hydrocolloid, is that how you pronounce it, dressing, vitamin A, and aloe vera. So those are the 3 things under the inactive ingredients, and the active ingredient is salicylic acid. So it tells you on the back. And you can get these for, I think, 20 bucks or so, and it says leave on for 6 hours or overnight. So I would recommend these if you do have acne, so you can kind of cover it and not pick at it. Depending on how red and irritated it looks, it can kind of minimize the way it looks. I don't know. For me, I can't stand looking at it in the mirror, so if I can just slap a Band-Aid on it, the better I'll be. So another product is the Bliss Rose Gold Rescue. This is the Soothing Toner Mist, and I've talked about loving this, and I think I just use this way too much. Or can you use a sprayer too much, like a toning mist, like spraying it just casually? Let me just spray my face because I have nothing else better to do with my time. No, but on a serious note, this is actually really good. I love this, and you can get Bliss at Target, and I do enjoy this toner, and I think what I enjoyed the most is the sprayer. Down to the last little bit that I had, I don't know what happened with my sprayer, but it just stopped working, which really sucks. So yes, it stopped working. I think maybe it was could be just mine, But for, I don't know, I've had this for several months, and for a while, this was like the perfect sprayer. Like I have not used a spray like this before that was just so thin and light. It was almost like a light poof of air that was being sprayed in your face. I know that sounds kind of crazy and probably not the best description, but the mist itself was just, it was perfectly even and very light. You would not see water droplets all over your face. I had one that did that to me, and actually it's the Dr. Robux one, and now that I'm thinking about it, I think I talked about that in my last favorites. It just, no. I had like big old droplets of water all over my face, and I'm like, so now I'm like fanning myself for like 5 hours for those droplets to dry. But this was like, I can spray this on before makeup, spray this on while blending in makeup, after putting powder, just for the heck of it, because I want to spray myself and just whatever. I mean, it was just such an even mist, and I can spray this on after completing my entire makeup routine and not feel like it was so wet that it would transfer my mascara or, you know, move any products or anything on my face. Like, it's just so great. So maybe I got a dud. I'm going to repurchase this and try it again and see if it happens again, because it was down to when I had, there's like nothing in here. But when I was down to the last bit of it, maybe it was because it wasn't enough product to kind of come up through the actual, this little thing, that maybe that's why it just wasn't spraying that well. But I just feel like, I think that's probably what it was, because for the most part, the sprayer was just like, wow, this was great. And I remember talking about this in a previous video. Let's talk about makeup. I have 3 mascaras to share with you. The first one is the Urban Decay Perversion. I have another one of these that I'm using right now, which will be my next Empties. And this is what I use as my lower lash line mascara. I'm not a fan of it for the upper lashes. I think the formula is a little too wet for my preference. But what I do love is that it is rich. It is like black as night, and I love that for mascara. The darker the formula, the better it's going to be. That's what I love. I want that impact. I want that deep, rich black lash look, and you get this with the Perversion. So if you don't mind having a more wet formula for your upper lashes, then you will enjoy this. For me, it works perfectly for the lower lash line, and it doesn't transfer, it doesn't flake off, it doesn't smear, and it stays in place, and it's good. Would I buy the full size just for the lower lashes? Probably not, just because this is like a $20 mascara. I mean, I'm not that bougie. I mean, I can be for some things, maybe. I don't know. But I don't think that I would pay 20 bucks just to have a mascara just for my lower lashes. I don't know. I would rather just go to the drugstore, pick up a mascara that's specifically just for that, and pay 6, 7, 8 bucks at the most and be happy as can be. So I wouldn't go buy this just for the lower lash line. The next one is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I used this one many years back when I first got into Tarte and really enjoyed it. And I have not used Tarte mascara in forever. Probably at all since my son was born. He's 7 years old. I think it's been a really long time since I've used the Tarte mascaras. And I honestly am just not that big of a fan of this one. I know it's a very popular one. I know people love it. If you love this and this is your go-to, then great, keep using it. Don't get offended because I hate it. I just don't like it. I don't feel like it really did much for my lashes. I will say that when I pulled the wand out, it was very clean. There wasn't like clumps or any goopy mess. And it felt like a very thin formula where it kind of separated my lashes, but it didn't bulk them up. It didn't give me that oomph that I'm looking for, that drama that I'm looking for. If you like more of a natural look where everything is very even and fanned out, and you can just, it looks like your lashes are just perfectly kind of sitting in place, where it's not like, okay, you've got really thick formula on them, then you might enjoy it. But for me personally, I like that drama. So I don't know, it just didn't wow me that great. Okay, so the last mascara is the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. This, where do I begin? This is a no, this is a pass, this is don't even waste your money. I don't know. It was kind of like, I don't know. The wand is super kind of bendy and flexible. The formula is extremely wet and kind of glossy looking when you look at it. And I mean, I don't mind the rubber plasticky bristles because they're kind of soft and they're not that pokey like hard plastic. So I appreciate that part of it, but the formula was just no. No, ma'am. Like I don't like this. I'm sorry. it's too wet, it's too goopy. It ended up making me look like I had 4 lashes when I do have really good lashes and I have quite a bit of them. So it was just kind of disappointing. Unfortunately, it was just something that I cannot recommend. I don't really like it, and I'm glad I only got it in the mini, because if I would have bought this full size, I probably would have returned it, because I think it's what, 18, 20 bucks, and I just don't feel like it gave me what L'Oreal Lash Paradise gives me, or what CoverGirl Exhibitionist in the silver tube gives me. I mean, there's so many from the drugstore that I would prefer over this. Save your money, you guys. Don't even mess with it. It's not even, I don't want to be that dramatic and that crazy, like, oh my god, but it's just not, it's not that good. I don't know. Not that good. Alright guys, so that is my empties video. It wraps up all of my empties. Now I can throw these away and start the whole process all over again. I do, like I said, I do love doing these types of videos. I feel like it's just more casual, more relaxed, and I get to actually just kind of talk to you about the formula and what's good, what's bad, what to save your money on, and hopefully this video was helpful if you were curious about any of these products. If you have questions about any of them, please feel free to leave me a comment and I will do my best to respond to you as quickly as I can. I do appreciate you for spending some of your day here with me. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Whether it works for notifications or not, hit the bell so you get notified whenever I post a video, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that YouTube gets on board with that, whatever algorithm it is, for notifications. I think it's something that's been going around where subscribers are not getting notified, so I will definitely share with you guys on Instagram, on my Insta stories, and Snapchat whenever I'm editing and posting. So if you don't get a notification that something went onto YouTube, then you'll get it there. Here is the information for my social media, so you can follow me there and connect with me off camera and more on a personal side, and I hope to see you there. Have a fabulous weekend, you guys, and I will catch you in my next video.